lot to like, isn't there? There's the obvious Englishness of it with the calendar, the raising money for charity, but more than that really, there's a great story there, the motivation behind the calendar, and when you look at the play there's a lot of poignancy in it. Although everybody regards it as a comedy, some might incorrectly regard it as some sort of romp. It's not that at all. There's an awful lot of emotion bound up in that script. You would think the challenges would be casting it, getting ladies to take their clothes off on stage would never be easy. Fortunately, in this case, 6 very game ladies, in fact more than that, but I only had to cast 6, said that they would be prepared to take their clothes off on stage for the show. It's a lovely play to do. It's very, I thought it would be quite cheesy before I actually read the script. I thought because of the sentiments and all that sort of thing, I thought it might be a little bit cheesy. But it's not. I think the emotions in it are quite honest, and it's always leavened by that humour. You know, whenever it gets a little bit too, you know, emotional, the line comes in to stop that dead with sort of the humour. It's really well written.
It fundamentally deals with all kinds of issues that are really important to women, and in all their roles that they play in society as mothers, wives, friends, daughters, and it's got fantastic roles for women in it, and it's got a sort of underlying, although there are some elements of it that are very sad, there's a kind of underlining upliftingness about it, because it really functions on the ability of people to sort of rise above all kinds of difficulties that are thrown at them. I think the first thing about Calendar Girls is the fact that there are so many brilliant parts for women. That's the thing that appealed to me, and it's such, being a theatre group with so many women in it, to actually get a decent part, particularly at my age, is rather nice. And so the thing that appeals to me, as I say, is the camaraderie amongst the women as well, and obviously because of the casting I'm with a lot of really good friends, so it's easy play, so it's fantastic, and the fact it's for leukemia research is also, I think, very beneficial.
Firstly, it was just really nice to act with the Leaden Pairs again, and it's really good to be back here and to be acting with such good friends and a great play. When I first read the play, if I'm honest, I thought it just read a bit trite. Then, when I started to see everybody playing the parts, I thought it was cracking. I thought really, really good and strong. The characters are clear, really clear characters. I mean, it's a great story. And also, you know, the fact that it's based on something that really happened. The main problem with the show, or the main difficulty, is simply props. It's technically a very, very difficult show to put on. There are hundreds of props which are required. The set is not straightforward either. You have to have what we would normally have as a box set, and then that has to turn into another scene which is completely unrelated to the village hall scene. It has to be a hill. I suppose really I'm just so grateful for the motivation of everybody. It's really been energising. You start when you plan these things, you put a lot of effort into all the initial preparatory work, and then you hope it's going to get a bit of momentum all by itself. And this is the case. I'm really pleased the way everybody's taken the show on board. It's a great cast, some fantastic acting, in a really great play, and I think it should be a great evening. It's been thoroughly enjoyable to rehearse. I'm really looking forward to the audience hopefully enjoying it as much as we've enjoyed rehearsing it.